This morning in Today Food, we are going to cook up a hearty, comforting meal to help us through these cold, these frigid months. And who better to help us do it than Today contributor, Elizabeth Heiskell. She's here to show us spaghetti pie.
I'm telling you, y'all.
You have leveled up spaghetti.
I'm about to blow the doors off this place.
Of course
You
they are.
understand me? This is, I always double my spaghetti sauce, okay? Always.
Right.
Put half of it in the freezer. It's like having good insurance. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
You come home one night and you don't
got
have
it.
a plan, you
Boom.
got it. It's done. So
what do we make?
this is what I make with my leftover spaghetti sauce.
Okay.
I am going to show you how to make, this is my mama's recipe. I know, she was the best. And so we're going to brown this off. And I use chuck. I love the fat ratio in it. So we're going to get this nice and brown. And then we're going to let that sit. We're going to drain it.
Right.
And then we're going to move on to our next step.
Okay, we've got
All right, so
onions in
Dylan,
this
I've got
pot.
my onions already in there. And now we're going to add carrots, garlic, and celery. We're going to put our meat back in there as well. Now, I like to use crushed tomatoes.
Okay.
Mama always did because I didn't like big hunks of tomatoes in my
my
sauce.
kids
Are they really?
Yeah, they don't like the chunks.
Okay, so then we'll
was
do
that?
that. This is sauce. And then I have a little paste.
I love tomato paste.
Now listen, I like to add the one
I love
with
it.
the it already has the Italian herbs in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's going to roll in there. And then we have bay leaves, dried parsley, oregano, and basil.
All the seasonings, okay.
All the good ones. And I always use dried seasonings in my pasta sauce.
Oh, this
I'm going to tell
smells
you
so
why.
good.
Because dried seasonings are 3 times more potent and powerful than fresh. Because when you dry them, they concentrate the flavor because they lose the water. Does that make sense?
Does when you explain it.
So if you want to use basil or mint or something, throw it in at the very, very end.
Are you
But
going to
this
use
is
chicken?
Oh God, my beef broth. Lord,
broth,
that's the key. Now the beef broth, this really does. This is like the flavor enhancer. So much better than adding water. And also you're gonna really want to watch that because sometimes you can get a little salt content.
Oh, sure.
Taste it before you season. Okay, God, I'm going to wait, I don't want to miss anything. All right. So yeah, don't cut me off. All right, so here we are. We have our spaghetti sauce is going in the bottom. Y'all are gonna die.
That's kind of like the...
All right, now we have our noodles.
Okay.
We have our Parmesan.
Right.
We have mozzarella.
Thank you.
Then we have our eggs. And then tomato paste, okay?
More tomato paste.
More tomato paste.
Love it.
Now, mix it all up really good.
Boom.
And then this is going to go on top. Look at there. Look at there. Okay. Now, if I was at home, I would probably mash this with my hands. But I mean, we are up on the TV.
That's right.
Trying to be classy.
Try to be
fancy.
try to be nice. And then, okay, so I put all of that under here.
This is good.
I should have saved a little bit. And we kind of mound it up on top.
Right.
Okay. And then we're going to add our cheese.
Little mozzarella.
And then, and you could add any, you could add more cheese, less cheese, and then we bake it 350 degrees till it gets nice and brown and bubbly. Y'all, come on. Isn't it good?
Oh, my gosh.
Don't you just
And by the way,
love it?
like easy to make too, Elizabeth.
Yes.
Could you make this ahead of time and then...
Absolutely,
It's
you
so
can make it ahead of time. You could freeze it at this point. You could bake it and then you could freeze it. I mean, this is just one of those recipes that's so unbelievably versatile. We did this on Instagram, and I'm telling you, it went crazy.
If I put this in front of my kids, this would all be good.
Well, and they love it because it's a pie. It's like it's spaghetti, but it's a pie.
It's everything they
just
like.
Fun.
Well, it's something different too.
It's like if pizza and pasta had a baby.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a pasta
Was it
baby.
really?
Which makes... I don't know who should be more worried about that, me or you.
Me. Elizabeth,
No,
thank you.
absolutely
You're the
unbelievable.
best.
And listen, it's my daughter's birthday, Lucia, precious Lucia.
Happy
is 22.
birthday.
Happy
You're gonna
birthday,
make it
Angel.
home to
Mama's
celebrate.
coming
Yes,
home, Lucia.
Mama's coming home.
Mama's coming home.
So get your hands on these recipes. It's today.com/food.